Now it is time to introduce another friend of Balboa Park, someone who has attended many of these luncheons. She has represented us locally and also in Sacramento, and rising through the ranks, she has blazed some trails along the way. And now, as anchorman Ron Burgundy might say, she's kind of a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Speaker Pro Tem of the California State Senate, Toni Atkins.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's so great to see you. And Clark, it's always good to see you. And it's wonderful to be here again for this incredible luncheon. You know, I have the pleasure and the honor of giving a special award today, and I want to thank you for that. You know, I see all the dignitaries here. You know, as it relates to the City Council, you know, there was John Hartley and Chris Kehoe and me and Todd Gloria and Chris Ward. But through all of those people, one person has been steadfast at the City of San Diego, and she is retiring. And she did not know that this was happening either. So I just want to let you know, you know, we're recognizing today Stacey LoMedico. And it's a real honor. And I will say a few quick things, but you know, Stacey's probably been at this luncheon more years than many of us. She retires as the Assistant Chief Operating Officer and with 33 years with the City of San Diego. So she's outlasted all of us elected officials, I might add. Starting in 1985 as an intern with the Equal Opportunity Office and while attending San Diego State University. She worked in numerous departments until transferring to Parks and Rec in 1994. They even made a show about her, Parks and Rec. Sorry, it's Friday. In 2000, she took the lead in the department's development office. Under her leadership, financing grew from $6 million to $39 million. Eventually becoming the assistant director and then Community Parks 2 deputy director. In 2007, she was appointed to the director of Parks and Recreation. And finally, she became the assistant COO, chief operating officer, overseeing infrastructure, public works, internal operations, neighborhood services, and smart and sustainable communities, 19 departments and 7,500 employees. Now, Stacey is who city leaders call on when a problem needs to be solved. I see Todd shaking his head. Whether it was a leaky roof or a major budget crisis, Stacey was the fixer. People in the room here know of times when Stacey solved problems before they became news. I have the privilege of presenting this award to her, but I do it on behalf of all of you in this room who I know are incredibly grateful people. I had the pleasure of presenting Stacey with a resolution on August 9th, and then again to recognize her in Pacific Beach when Community was also recognizing her. But I am going to, you know, I don't often do this, but I will say this, Stacey. Today, you get the honor of not only the President Pro Tem, but the acting governor of California will be presenting you on behalf of all of your friends in Balboa Park, on behalf of the friends, some recognition and an award.
I don't know really what to say. That was an incredible honor. It has been an incredible 33 years. There is nothing more that made me happy than being a public servant. It's in my blood. It always will be. And I've been incredibly fortunate to work with incredible leaders such as yourself, Toni, Todd, Chris. And I know I should say your titles, but I'm a little blown away here. And I will also say that San Diego is America's finest city, and it cannot happen without volunteers. It is not the employees, it's not the citizens who enjoy, it's not the policymakers, it's every single one of you that come to these events and to give your time, like the Friends, for 20 years. And that's why we're the America's Finest City. And thank you for this incredible honor, Friends of Balboa Park.